Hello, everybody. Oh, I have to turn that on. Hang on a second. Good morning. It's the ghost of Hazel. Let's see here. If we turn that on and we take that away. There we go. Something like that. Hello, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. You're looking a hair crooked. Not crooked enough for me to mess with it. That thing is getting a little swivelly. Jonna, he did thank you for the 39-month resub. Happy Trading Post Day. Happy Trading Post Day. We have a packed trading post this month. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I don't know what I'm going to do because there are more things that I can afford that I want, and there are indeed more things that I can afford and freeze that I want. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but getting a month's worth of attendees is a good start. Best of mornings to you, Hazel of the Canadians. Good morning. Katari, thank you for the 26-month resub. Same here, Waterdoll. I'm lucky that the transmog is not that appealing to me. I do want the shirt, actually. The Shifty Trader shirt, I think, is awesome, and I want that. And luckily, that's only like 50 tender. That's pretty cheap. My trouble comes with the mounts and then the pet, because typically I always get pets from the trading post. I can't leave them behind. I have them all. But the pet, the bee, is like 600 tender. You get 1,000 tender in a month. There's also a mount for 900 tender and a mount for 800 tender. And I don't have either of them. I don't have the Cindermane Charger from the old Recruiter Friend. I have basically no old Recruiter Friend rewards, and I'm really excited for a chance to get them on the trading post. Something I'm going to have to let go of and wait for it to circle back around one day. The question is which thing. Because I can buy something and then freeze something between the mount, and the pet. There's also going to be Quacks, which is the parrot mount that we're going to get as the gimme. And thank goodness for that, because otherwise that would make this even harder. The Cindermane Charger also gives the Recruiter Friend achievement. That's weird. I'll take it, but that's weird. KD with hot dogs for the missus last night. There you go. Are you like a ketchup in your KD kind of person? I'm a add extra stuff to the KD sauce, but not so much with the ketchup. I'm not a big tomatoes and Kraft Dinner cheese person. Trading post mount's awesome. I'm gonna have to look into what I'm gonna do today to try and bust that out within one stream, while also I need one more aspect crest. I thought I was done, but then last night in Raid, I got my second trinket. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked that they gave it to me. Don't get me wrong. It is my best trinket. Or like my second best trinket, because you have two slots and you can't wear Rashok's heart twice. It is my best trinket. However, it's good for a lot of people, and I thought for sure that a DPS would get it before me, or like 5 DPS. But alas, I'm not going to ask questions. I got a Screaming Black Dragon scale. It's Hero Track. It's from Heroic Kazara. And I need an Aspect Crest to get that up to 440. What is it? 441? I need one more Aspect Crest because tonight is Sarkareth Progression. And I need every little bit of stats I can get. So I think I need to do a 16 key. I'm crafting just to kind of, wake up a little bit and ease into the day. I like salsa in KD sometimes. Salsa? She may have complained we didn't have ketchup. The Royal Swarmer's Reign's going to lose to the Cindermane. I think that might be my thing too. I might freeze the pet, buy the mount and the shirt, and then let the Royal Swarmer's Reigns go, just because I'll get it one day, but I'm not going to lie to you. Those are not my favorite colors, and I have other mounts of that model that I also don't use. KD stands for Kraft Dinner. It's boxed macaroni and cheese with the cheese sauce in the little flavor packet. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's good. I will sit here and tell you that it's extremely nostalgic to me, and even if the quality's gone down over the years, I do still buy it by the flat and make it when I'm in a bad mood. Went out of my comfort zone, did a 17 NL. Neltharian's a lair. Normally don't go over 15s. Only one wipe. The rogue insisted we pulled both scorpions before the last boss. Holy moly. 2 chested. Oh, that sounds like an awesome key. Congrats. That's fantastic. I'm going to need to do something today. Oh, yesterday was a bit... We did keys, and we timed them all, and I got my crest, and that was good. I died, it felt like a lot. It was a bit embarrassing. It was something to do with me dying that was embarrassing. I was getting distracted, I think, a little bit by the double whammy of streaming and also doing afflicted while trying not to stand mechanics, and the mechanic thing generally lost. Figured out how to use the trinkets on use. My understanding, after doing some research, is that you don't. Maybe in a niche situation, if there's like a knockup mechanic, like in the second boss of Vortex Pinnacle, you can find a way. But for the most part, you put it on for the stat stick and for the proc, and then if something happens that knocks you up, then you can do it, but you're unable to trigger it on your own. Even Evokers, Demon Hunters can't really jump that high. You would need some kind of special thing to kick you up at least 15 yards, and it takes you straight down. You're not able to like target a reticle on the ground and zoom there or anything, so it's really, really, really niche. Yeah, no, the game looks laggy while I'm crafting. My camera should hopefully be fine if I do the dance or pet the cat. Hi. My camera should be fine. It's just that my game gets a little laggy when I'm crafting that fast. You can use it on Magmarax. Yeah, I was thinking of trying that, but by the time it occurred to me, Magmarax didn't want to knock us back anymore. Bar's moving too fast. Mine does the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take it. I just gotta crank out Tepid Versa. I'm basically, it is profitable for me to make, so that's good. But I'm basically favoring a lot of Tepid Versa and then health and mana pot crafting just because, I've got a lot of, files and Auchenbloom in my bags. And the more of it that I can get rid of, the more space that I can free up to, like, use for activities. So, I'm just basically crafting and selling as much as I can to try to work through some of this stuff that I bought. Because I bought it at a good price, and that's why I bought it. But it's a little more than I can carry, so I'm trying to, like, skim some off the top. Raid team whipped through all of normal, then got 2 in heroic down last night. Oh, very nice, very nice. Tonight's raid must go well. I'm trying to think of anything I can possibly do. I'll get my aspect crest and I'll get my trinket upgrade one more time. But aside from that, I think I just need to, I don't know, eat the right dinner, maybe take a nap or something. I need to be on my A game, and I haven't been on my A game recently. I've been, like, distracted or a bit spacey. I haven't been focusing, and I've been making silly mistakes. And normally, it's a game. That's fine. You just do your best, and it's not that big of a deal. But, like, we really need to kill Sarkareth tonight, because if we don't do it tonight, it's going to be, like, another 2 weeks, because our main tank is going on vacation, like, away. And I have a feeling they're not going to be logging on from their hotel or whatever. So we're going to have to, it's kind of a tonight's the night sort of situation. Hi, Scarlet. Happy June. Gear crested out, enchants, gem's still good. Gem's good, gear enchanted. I need one more crest because of a trinket that I got last night, so I'm going to do a 16. Are y'all close? We've been wiping in the 3rd phase. I don't know if we've been wiping far into the 3rd phase. I haven't really checked. But we only had like a half an hour progression on it last week, so this will be, well, no, maybe we had more than that. I don't know. It didn't go well last week. Last week was messy. But people have a lot more gear now. We filled out a lot of tier sets last night. People did a lot of keys. People got a lot of crests. I think that we should be in decent shape. Gear-wise, anyways, which hopefully having it be less close gear-wise kind of frees up some breathing room for me to pay attention to mechanics. Because that's the hard thing, is when you're just, like, trying with every fiber of your being to pump out as much HPS or whatever it is as humanly possible because you know it's going to make or break the difference, it can then be hard to accurately stand where you need to or be aware of what's coming next. It can just be a little bit too much to fit into my brain. So I'm hoping that the gear kind of buys me the breathing room that I need to think a little bit and just, calm down and do it properly. I do not stream my raids. Thank goodness for that. That would be the end of it. That would be death for everybody that I'm trying to heal. I can be a streamer and I can be a raider. I've discovered in my life I can't do both at the same time. It makes me a worse streamer and a worse raider. When are we going to get that blue crab mount? Blue crab sounds like a brand of hot sauce. Blue crab. I don't know if I did that. No, I didn't farm all that Hawk and Bloom. I buy it off the auction house. I used to buy it like, you know, a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, whenever I needed it to make stuff. And lately, I've just been buying 100,000 at a time whenever it's below 2 gold. I just grab 100, 150k. Because I use it, you know, you go through so much of it. You use it in so many things. You use it in making Omnium Draconis, you use it for the Versaphiles, you use it for health, you use it for everything. I use it for everything, so I've taken to buying it in extreme bulk, which is great except for the fact that there's only so much bag and bank space. Maybe that's why I need a Herodric Haversack. Actually, you know what I should do in my evokers? I should take a look at my banks and just make sure that I'm using at least like 30 or 32 slots in my bank slots, because I have my entire bank, not just my reagent bank, my actual bank filled up with vials and herbs too, and it would be worth checking to make sure I've got as many slots as I can, because this has definitely made me become more careful with my I've definitely become more careful with my bag slots, because I've been using every last little one of them lately. Well, it's good. Would I run my key? No. Yucky. Alderman 19. That's a long grind. That's a long drive. Are you running more healers for that fight? More healers than what? I don't know. I'm assuming we're going to 4 heal it for Sharkareth. I don't know how many DPS we have. I just show up. Everyone must be cleaning and upgrading banks. Bags have been selling faster than usual. Yeah, I think we're gonna 4 heal it. 2 druids and our shaman, and then me. Our shaman's been flexing back and forth from Ellie, but I think we should be in good shape. I've got monster trinkets now, so I feel like if I can just play well, I'll be unstoppable, and that is what I need to do today. I could get rid of some of these tepid verses. These always sell without too much drama, which I appreciate. Hi, kitty. Thanks for sitting with me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hi. Love you. Hi. 17 more of those. I wanted to look into something. Oh, I wanted to look into, I've started putting down draconic file cauldrons for raid, but they're missing one type of file that I don't know how to make, and I just wanted to figure out if it's a specialization point thing or if it's just a research thing, so I need to just double check something. Let's just post up those tepid verses real quick. 1,000 trading post currency every month. You get 500 right from the box, then you get another 500 for filling out your activities. Try that. And then that. Yeah, so we're doing a little better over here. I still have a couple thousand of those. But yeah, those start selling pretty much immediately. Oh, I sold some shocking disclosure too. That's good. Oh, yeah. Here. You want to give me some metal? I will take some metal. So, I need to learn how to make Corrupting Rage. The recipe, Decayology. So specialization, Alchemical Theory, Decayology. So I do need to start putting points into here. Hang on a second. Maybe I could just research it. Alchemical Theory. If it's true that I need to put points into this in order to have a chance to discover IC file of Corrupting Rage, then how come it doesn't say that anywhere on these things? Am I confused? How many keys do you need for the trading post? How many keys do I need for the trading post? I need more coffee for that one. I haven't been to the trading post yet. I'm going to wowhead this icy file thing real quick. Just to give me a heads up, because I don't mind. I just want to know. Iced file. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna do file experimentation, and I'm gonna hope for the best. I need some Omnium Draconis. I could make that if I bought some Bubble Poppy and stuff. Let's do like 200 of each, or 100 maybe, and 50 of each. I could also just buy Omnium Draconis, but where's the fun in that? I might even be selling some right now. Because I haven't trained. We cannot respend those points. We cannot respend those points. Yeah, you can get some points, but I don't think you can get all of your points for Mythic Plus keys. If you look at your things here, you could do 15 Mythic Plus dungeons, which is like a lot. Finish 15 dungeons and get 200 points. You also have defeat 50 dungeon bosses. You could work on that at the same time. Yeah, you've got a bunch of different options. You got to kind of mix and match. I usually do some. Here, I'll look at that in a second. I wanna finish my thought before it leaves me forever. I'm gonna pop one of these. I'm gonna make a few of these. Yeah, 15 dungeons in a month, not so bad. I guess I was thinking that it's a lot in the context of if I'm gonna do something this morning, like during stream. If I want to finish something on stream, then 15 dungeons is a lot. Woud comment says you need some points in the decay thing. But like how many? Why doesn't it tell me? Why isn't it labeled on one of these things? Like if this is a decay thing, I have learned the decay thing. 5 points gets you extra resourcefulness. 10 reduces the damage from the side effect. 15 gives you inspiration. 20 gives you transmuting. 25 is more resourcefulness, and 30 is more damage reduction. And then the actual point thing just says 1 skill per craft. It's not labeled. You cannot unlearn those, Ophelia. You cannot unlearn them. You are stuck with whatever you spent the points into. You can earn more points. Yeah, I don't need to cap aspect crest. I just want one of them. I just want to understand why. I just want to know where. If it's hidden, then that's upsetting to me. Yeah. Yeah, you can get a max of 1,000 Trader's Tender per month. There was more on the first month, but that was just like a first month bonus. After I got it to max level. It's just so rough to say, because like it's hard to say if that's a chance thing or not, right? Because the experimentation is random. So did it happen that way because of luck, or did it happen that way because it was required? Because it won't say. I'm so frustrated. It's because I want to get that recipe added to my Draconic Cauldron before raid tonight, and I don't think I can if I have to get it to max. If it's less than max, I might be able to do it, because I do have alchemy knowledge I could learn this week that I haven't done yet. I could also, if it comes to it, get more knowledge via barter boulders. If I stop saving up for like the mount or the pet or whatever, but like, I don't want to do that if I can't know for sure, and it seems impossible to know for sure. I do not stream my raid. You can unfreeze something on the trading post by freezing something else, yeah. Not max decay, discovered those recipes from discovery. Yeah. I mean, because I could also, I guess I may as well put points into, because I don't have points into file experimentation either. And with only like 5 points into that, I could get better chance at it. Breakthrough chance. There's no way for it to tell me. The cauldron won't know the recipe unless I know the recipe. Which is silly, because It's just the way it is. I'm so frustrated. What's the best thing for me to do right now? I can get more knowledge. I have some courage. I have liquid courage, so I could do a lot of experimentation. I can also get a treatise. I could get some expedition pack drops. I can do my Niffin quest. I also haven't done my Barter Builder quest yet. If there's no clear thing, it's probably just unlocking the initial node. Okay, I have the initial node unlocked, so I'm gonna have to trust that that's enough. I want to... I guess I'm gonna put in a treatise order for an alchemy one. I need an awakened air. And then I guess I can get my herbalism one at the same time. I may as well. So an air and an earth. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as much knowledge as I can. I'm going to put it into file experimentation to give me a better chance at a breakthrough. And then I'm going to wing all of the courage that I have. I think I have more in my bank. And I'm going to try my best to research it with whatever I can do that way. So here, place an order for that. Did I not buy one? Oh, I had to pick it up from my mailbox. Sorry, guys. I think Hazel's kind of crabby today. Sometimes I'm crabby. Alright, public order for that. Public order for this. Oh, I need more burnished ink. I don't know if it needed to be gold, but it's going to be gold.
My goods are crafted with great care.
Alright, so that's something. Oh, thanks. Somebody fulfilled my treatise order. Appreciate it. There's a point. I'm gonna go get 2 expedition pack drops. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Let's go do that. Where do you guys like to find expedition packs? I actually don't know. Sometimes I find them in the plains, but I think that's just because I tend to fly this way when I leave town. Excited to slay some demons today? Oh no, not for me. Oh, expedition scout pack. I am happy to leave the demon slaying. It seems like people have got it. I don't think the demons are going to break through. I think that they're going to be kept well under control. It should be okay. Substance here. And there's another one. How lucky would I get if I got just 2 of them back to back? I also need a mount from this, but that might be too much to hope for. I did get both alchemy drops back to back. That's nuts. That's some luck. I'll take that. There's a goblin in the plains right now. I'm still in my healing specialization. I almost called it my herbalism specialization. That's it. That is how I heal people. It's by herbalism. Herbalism used to have like an on-use. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a thing spawning in like a minute. Yeah, it's over there. Let's go kill the goblin. Maybe I'll get a bag. Demons can be slain, mounts and maugre forever. I wonder if Heroic Sarkarth will drop anything good if we kill him tonight. The dream is, of course, either the mount customization or the Evoker Legendary, I suppose. I don't know why I don't really want the Evoker Legendary that bad. I'm sure it's awesome. It's a legendary. I don't know why I don't care. I don't know. I got this sick bone pestle. It's mastery crit. What else can you want from your life? Alrighty. Goblin should be in like a minute or so here. It's a little late. 2 minutes 25. Let's spend some knowledge. I'm gonna dunk it in here. Oh, no, not potion experimentation. We don't care about that. We want file experimentation. So that's at least going to give me a bonus, some bonus breakthrough chance. I'd need 15 more points if I wanted to get advanced experimentation, which uses the same amount of metal. I guess in theory has a better breakthrough chance. Maybe it gives you more stuff. I don't know. But I'm just gonna gun for that. I'm gonna get some more knowledge from... I guess I missed picking up some Niffin quests. There should be 2 alchemy quests in Loam. And then, oh, I also have Dragon Shards of Knowledge. Do I need to have them on me in order to turn them in? I have them in my bank. I guess I'll go pop by the cave after this and find out if I need to have them on me. I want the cloak to steal stats from people. Oh, I suppose so. I could use it, but I promised I wouldn't ask for anything else after they gave me the Screaming Black Dragon skill, so I don't think I can really, I don't think, like, I'll roll for it, but I don't think I'm gonna really push for it. I've had enough loot. They've given me enough. Don't think you need them on you? I hope not. That would be convenient. Because that could be 5 more knowledge points, which actually is not nothing. 48 seconds. I haven't sorted out how I'm going to get my trading post activities. If I do 2 treasure goblins, that's 250 points. That's pretty good. That's a quarter of your bar right there. That's awesome. Oh yeah, there is one for doing 5 dungeons. That is true. 5 is still a lot for like right now. What about pet battles? Store and pet event bosses with 2 elemental pets. 15 pet battles. 3 master tamers in Pandaria. Interesting. So there's like some Pandaria themed stuff here. Yeah, catch fish in 50 fish in Pandaria. I mean, it could do. There's the goblin. Slay creatures under the effect of the Burning Defender Medallion toy. Do I have a Burning Defender Medallion toy? Yeah, I do have one. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll look into that. At some point. Grimflower, thank you for the 7-month resub. Appreciate it. We're through an old raid or 2 for the 25 raid bosses. Yeah, that would do it. They're account wide, aren't they? I think they're account wide, so I think I could do even like Nighthold full clears on alts. I want to get this alchemy knowledge first, though. I feel like I'm chasing this. Oh, I got a Wurt's leg. Which Wurt's leg did I get? Did I get one that I need? No, I got a leg that I got the offhand again, so I can sell that. I need the 2-hander. I saw the hotfix that they posted, or the explanation they posted. Alright, those are pretty cheap. About how the haunted leg wasn't dropping or enough because it was only dropping for people that could use it, and they've changed that now because they're BOE. Let's go to the Cave of Wonders and turn in some Dragon Shards of Knowledge. What should I start with as someone who heals Mythic Plus? New patch. I'm wondering if you played the last patch and you got an Onyx Amulet from 10.15 or 10.05 from the last patch, then that's a good start. If you don't have that yet, that might be worth getting. That's pretty strong. I have such a hard time directing people these days. I don't know where you start when you're coming from behind. I think maybe campaign quests to get you just the basics, and then you just kind of... A lot of stuff can come from a lot of places. That's not helpful advice. 2-hander leg in the auction house? You're welcome to buy it. I might do that at the towards the end of the event if I still don't have the 2-hander. All right. Good news is that I can in fact turn in Dragon Shards of Knowledge without needing to have them on me, so we appreciate that. Shout out to the Dragon Shards of Knowledge. That should be 5. Yeah. That'll also restock me on metal, so that's good. And then we're gonna dump another 5 in. So I need 10 more points. I bet I can get 10 points. I bet I can do it. Let's go. We need to go to Niffin. We need to go to Loam. There's also a dragon race right there. I can't just walk by them. If they're like 500 gold, I get to keep. Big Fire, thank you for the 45-month resub. I wish I knew the mace transmogs are BOE, so I could just buy them from the auction house. Oh, have you been grinding them really hard? If it makes you feel any better, the prices have come down a lot. If you had bought one on day 2, you would have been out like millions of gold, whereas they've come down a lot. They probably will come down more. I would say that if you are planning on buying them, wait for not until like the last moments of the event, but the last day or 2 of the event, I think will be a good move. The goblins do spawn at set times, every 30 minutes. They also spawn in a set location. There's weak auras available that will put that on your screen. The next one's going to be in Stormwind for North America. I lost it. I lost it. There goes that gold. That's okay. I don't think I need gold for anything. It's not even an advanced race. I'm just doing the world quest.
Excellent work. I can see that the two of you will soon be.
Do you get just like regular... Yeah, you just get like a couple flight stones just for doing a world quest, even if it doesn't offer them specifically. Already got them? Mm. Okay. We're 2/3 of the way through the skip for Heroic Avarice. We actually haven't even done the skip for normal Avarice. We keep re-clearing because people still have needed, you know, trinkets and tier and whatnot. I feel like we didn't get a lot of pieces that we needed early, so... I haven't tried it yet. I don't even know where it skips you to. You would assume like the last 2 bosses, if I had to guess. Alright, let's go to Loam and see if I can get any profession quests. If that's indeed where you pick them up. If not, I might have some on me. Spiked leaves and writhe fire oil. Oh, that's just like outdoor quests. Instructor quest, yeah. Niffin quests. Do you pick up the Niffin quests in Loam? I guess I'll find out. I might be mistaken here. I might need to go back overland. I don't think I have anything to pick up over here. But you know what I'm gonna do? And I might regret this because there's only so many barter bricks in the world, but... Or barter boulders. I think I'm gonna use some to buy alchemy notes. Because I can trade 25 boulders. I'm just gonna do it before I think about it too much. You get a one-time boost to your profession. There's another one that costs more boulders. But I do that. That'll get me there. And then I do writhe fire oil and spiked leaves. That one's going to be worth 3. That one's going to be worth 3. So that should finish my experimentation. So we can go back, actually. Oh, before I do that, I don't think I've turned in the barter boulder quest. I think I can just... Yeah. Gem dust. Oh, gem isn't pretty. And this shovels. Let's just buy those now. It's been a few days. The price should have come down. Yeah, you can purchase boulders for supplies directly at rank 20. It makes more sense if you're like swimming in supplies and you're not also collecting cosmetics with those supplies. But you get boulders pretty reasonably just from doing Researchers Under Fire and from doing your weekly sniff and seeks. So I'm not going to stress too much about boulders. I'll get the stuff for them eventually. I want to buy the stuff for this. So let's start with the sturdy shovel, which is really annoying because you have to buy them one at a time. 1. 2. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. I'll get rid of those just to make them go away. I have a blacksmith that can make them. And I just don't care. Can't be bothered. It's 2,700 gold that we can just make somehow. So yeah, that's 5 boulders. And then this at least I can track here. Silk and gem dust. I do think the shovels are still overvalued if anyone wanted to try to make gold by selling them. This is, not that expensive. I think I might have already gotten the... I'll look at the profession notes in the main building if they have them. Let's take a look. I have to freeze the swarmer. Thank goodness I already have Cindermane. I feel you. I'm a bit jealous. I don't have Cindermane yet, so I'm going to have to let either the swarmer or the pet go. I think the swarmer. Oh yeah, there is... No alchemy notes. Or if there are, I already got them. I don't think there are alchemy notes in this vendor. I think you're thinking of the barter boulder ones. I want to get... Oh yeah, I haven't used this yet. I want to go back and I want to get the Writhe Fire Oil and then the Lashers. We can do that. Yeah, I want the shirt too. Curious Norwich, thank you for the 2-month reset. Hi. Hello. Yeah, maybe I've already bought them. I don't think the trading post... I haven't looked at its moveset. I would be shocked if it wasn't just a straight reskin of the bees that we already have. I just have a hard time leaving pets behind. Yeah, we don't know yet when, like, how long it takes things to filter back in. I also don't think it's going to be like they'll just kind of be like, here's the June trading post again, and have it be the exact same thing. I think they would take certain items and just kind of like mix and match them, like an assortment of older things along with the newer things, so that there's always new things available. I don't know why I think that. It sounds true. I don't think they would repeat entire, wholesale months. At least I had the mats for that. Turns out I did need alchemy knowledge after all. I didn't know that I did. Alright, that brings me up to 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more knowledge point, which we can get if we do the Lasher quest. Spiked leaves. Where do you guys like doing this? I feel like I usually do it up there. Yeah, I'll go try that spot. Yeah, I kind of wish I had saved more tender coming into this month, but I don't know what I bought that I would have left behind either. Is the trouble? It's I feel like everything that I bought had to happen. It was all very important, you know. I'm just lucky that the transmog is not super speaking to me aside from the shirt, because otherwise then I would be in even bigger trouble than I already am. I think I have to let the Royal Swarmer pass me by. I think that's probably the move. I think the Cinderbane Charger is a bit cooler than that one, and then I can freeze the pet for next time. I think that's the move. I freeze the bee, I buy the Charger, I let go of the Swarmer until one day, you know. Not forever, just for probably a long time. Freeze the bees. Let's hope next month the mounts are not plentiful so I can recover from this month's spending. Yeah, I was, for whatever reason, reading through like the forum replies for WoW's official post on it. And some people were like, you know, good month. And some people were like, terrible month. Who wants any of this? And I'm thinking, if you don't want any of it, that's almost, at least from my perspective, it's almost a good thing for there to be a month where you want almost nothing. Because then you can like actually stock up. So when they do finally hit you with a month where you want more than you can afford, you could get all of it, you know? Like, I feel like it's a good setup. Froze the crown from last month. Gonna keep that freeze, can buy the pet still this month. Nice. I hope it's not another big mount month next month. I feel like this is pretty mount intensive. I think it's also neat, like, I can understand somebody that had the trading post mount, or pardon me, the recruiter friend mount already, having the option to feel a little peeved that that's being, not given away, but put on the trading post. But having it already is basically, especially if you're a mount collector, 900 tender that you don't have to spend that you could then use on the other mounts. I would have been delighted to have already had that, but alas, it is what it is. At least I already had Tyrael's Chargers, so I don't need to go nuts farming the goblins. Speaking of farming the goblins, where's my bag? How come I can't get the Haradrim Haversack on my main to save my life? We're gonna go back to town. Going to next month with just 100 tender. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of my tender today on the stream, but I'm gonna do my best. I know I've gotten kind of caught up in this alchemy project. Alright, well, at least we made it to Veldraken. More or less. Best way to get Nif and Rep for the weekly quest. I get most of mine by joining a raid group for Researchers Under Fire. It starts at 1/2 the hour every hour. And if you do it in a big raid group and you get like a high quality reward, that's going to give you quite a bit of Nif and Rep. That and then doing your Sniff and Seeks in a week generally gets me there. You can also do world quests with a contract, but I find that doing the Researchers Under Fire and then Sniff and Seeks is pretty much enough. Okay. So now, here's what I'm trying to do. We get foul experimentation there, and I should be all set now to forget potions. We can not deal with that. I can put any further points in here. I don't know if it'll matter, but I think the experimentation wasn't necessary but might help. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get my extra courage from my vault. I think I have some extra courage here somewhere. Yeah, I've got 8 liquid courage, which basically whenever you explode, it lets you keep going. And I'm doing a bunch of experimentation to try to learn the recipe for the icy file of corrupting rage, so that when I make a draconic file cauldron, it'll include that recipe, because it allows party and raid members to take files of their choosing from among the recipes known by the alchemist who placed the cauldron. So I need to know how to make those if I want them to be an option. I don't have to make any of them, I just need to know how. Although making them once would give me knowledge bonus anyway. So, let's take a look at this. Who's my lucky pet? Can't be Balial. Balial's too spooky to be lucky. Do I have any pets named Lucky? I have a Marsh Fiddler. I have 2 pets named Lucky. I have a Deepwood Leaper. I have Jean's Lucky Fish. Seems reasonable. I have a Plucky Duckling. I only have base decayology. Okay. That is good. That does help. So, advanced file experimentation should help. It should have a better chance. I don't think it's necessary, but it should be a better chance. And I should be able to just kind of do my best here. Well, we've blown up. I did notice when I was in healer spec and I blew up, my time of need procced, like a clone of myself. It was actually quite funny. I might switch into preservation just so I can see it happen again. My clone of myself in visage form, because I had blown up in visage form, spawned in and was like, hey, that looked like it hurt, and like healed me back up after I exploded. So we use one of these. And we go back in. We're looking for a breakthrough here. No? Am I not spec'd into it? Not in the spec. It's in my Mythic Plus healing spec. The good news is that when you're experimenting, you can sell all these other things that you make. They're generally pretty decent. Did you know 2 goblin kills gets you 250 travel points? Yeah! Yeah, I should head to Stormwind in another 5 to 7 minutes. We'll be able to get another one. So we're on cooldown. However, we have courage of the liquid variety. I knew I was saving this for something. Yeah, there it is. She spawns in and just like, hey. Heals me right back up. Thanks. Oh, I got another courage. I don't think it'll kill me. I don't think I need to heal up. I think I can just... Yeah, it won't kill me. Just one file. Hey, we did it! It's true. You don't need decayology. I don't think you need advanced experimentation either. It just gives you a better chance. Woo! So now I will be able to have those be part of the part of my cauldron. So that'll help for right now. I may as well do some potion experimentation while I'm here. I don't think it's that important, but just I haven't learned these ones. See if I can get any other breakthroughs. You know what? I'm bored. let's sell all the stuff that we made. And how much of that is that cheap? There's a good bit of it under 2 gold, but I don't have room right now. No room. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. It does fill your bags with all kinds of different things, some of which are in demand and some of which are not so much in demand. Speed files. Frozen Fatality. I don't think those are going to be that popular. Elemental Chaos is worth something. Yeah, that really decimates your bag space. don't think that's even worth posting. Chuck these. I wish I could just auto vendor. I mean, I guess I could if I set it up in an add-on. Auto vendor the fluorescent fluids. They're just a big mess to pick up. Yeah, it's fine. Those are a bit low, but I'll do it. Okay, that's some bag space cleared up at least. Let's go to Stormwind. Goblin should be spawning in a couple minutes here. The exact location in Stormwind is going to be shown on your map when you get there. So it might be different for different shards. It's usually in the Cathedral District for me, but I've been told it can spawn in a couple of different locations. So you would need to go to Stormwind and then check your map for the Goblin Portal icon. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Beacon Hills. Well, at least that's one thing done. It definitely set me back in barter boulders, but that's okay. Oh, hey, it's gonna be in the mage quarter this time. I've actually not seen it here. I suppose I can get into a DPS spec. But this should give me some trading post tender, because it'll be my second goblin, so that'll be something. Look at all the people's mounts. I like seeing everybody's mounts when everyone's waiting around. There's all kinds of different good ones. Furline's pretty popular. I see a lot of people in the Magenta Cloud Serpent from Trading Post a while back. People really like that one. I haven't seen anybody on Quox yet. I haven't seen anyone that's like crushed the... I'm sure someone has, but I haven't seen anybody that's crushed the entire Trading Post bar yet. I think that after this, we're going to do the Goblin. I'll take a quick break. I might try to crush one key just to get that Aspect Crest, just to upgrade this thing. And then see what else I can do, what I can reasonably do to fill up this bar on stream. I don't know if I'll get it all the way done, but I can do my best. I'm not gonna do the math. I'm just gonna... Crafting orders. 10 crafting orders. That's easy. Lava fish, easy. I do like that there's lots of different options, you know? Lots of loam stuff, world quest, crafting orders, poof, done. What kind of loam stuff? Dragonflight. Loot treasure chests in Niffin Caves. Oh, I wonder if that's part of Sniff and Seeking. Yeah. What else? It's a fusion camp quest. I've done 1 of 15 dragon races. Weekly gathering quests. Oh, I think I did that already. I always forget that the trading post lasts for an entire month because I'm in such a hurry to do it on the first day sometimes. Last month, I actually was able to, like, you know, deep breath, step back, just let it happen. Interesting. Ground skimming. But flight stones, 6 of 400. Cheer on the snails. Yeah, last month I was able to just kind of relax and let it go and let it happen. And I didn't go out of my way one bit. But I want the purple parrot. Hey, there's somebody on... I think that's the Royal Swarmer. Is it? The yellow one? Yeah, it is. That's the new Swarmer mount. It's yellow armor on a purple bug. I feel like they're giving me quacks because they know I've been farming for shark bait with no luck. Gold world quest and dragon riding on alts. Counts for quests, dragon races, and rep in the Isles. You get like 7k gold. Oh yeah, rep in the Isles. That's a good idea. Rep with the Niffin. Oh yeah, because you can do all this on alts too. I don't even know if I did a Researchers Under Fire on my hunter. I guess I would have to log into her and like look. I meant to, but I don't know if I actually got around to it or not. I might have just done keys all day. Like to wait in my visage mount. It's pretty neat. I haven't seen it around yet. Intimidated to start the staff quest. I think I've made my peace with not having it. It's beautiful, and I am a caster, so I technically could do it. I think I have made my peace with just not having Terragosa. It'll be that fraction of a percent more exclusive for the people that do have it, because I'm not going to have it, I think. Tierney, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, it would be nice if it was... If they made the mount account-wide, I might be more inclined to do it. I don't know if I would do it, but it would get me closer to wanting to do it. Alright. Mr. Treasure Goblin, I would really love a bag, but I would accept a two-handed mace. That's where we're at right now. Time consuming, you have to get things from the raid. Raid's got a lockout. I would, knowing me, I would go get the staff, and then I wouldn't want to do the Blue Dragon quest. I've heard that's quite long, too. Alright, just an extra soulstone. No luck there. Let's pop ourselves back to... Actually, I can probably just take a portal. I'm right by the Mage Tower anyways. Seems silly to use my Hearthstone to get back to Valdrakken when there's a portal, like, literally right inside here. I don't have any current plans to play Hardcore Classic. So they've added a mount to your mount journal that you can unlock if you have the staff. It looks the same as using the staff, but it is technically a mount journal mount, but it's only usable on that character that has the staff. You also have to unlock it with a special quest line. Valdrakken. Every hour, thousands of these soulstones are destroyed. Makes it seem like we're summoning something. I wonder why they keep dropping so much. It seems a bit strange. It is nice that people are still making efforts to give them away. Got the bag off the Stormwind Goblin. Feels like Hazel blessed it. Oh, congrats. Oh dear. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick break and then come back, and I might see about cranking out one aspect crest. One aspect crest for oh, I see. Here, I gotta make a couple cauldrons before I forget, before I accidentally sell all those things. Just to have my trinket, my Screaming Black Dragon scale fully upgraded before raid, but let's make a couple Draconic File Cauldrons, yeah. Oh, multi-craft. Big multi-craft. Are they supposed to be only 2-star? Was I supposed to use an insight? I might have been supposed to use an insight. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take a quick break. Alrighty. This was not what I was supposed to do. That's okay. We're gonna... You know what's a mistake that I'm about to make? So I'm just gonna try and pug a key. Because I need 116 key for one last aspect crest. What I should do is go like fish for trading post points or something. Because I'm not feeling my best. But sometimes you're in the middle of your mistakes. And you just have to make them. Okay. I am in my, let's get in my key spec. I just need one. It could be a 16. I can just look in the LFG and find something. I don't have a 16 key, so I'm going to just try to join one at LFG. Talents, Mythic plus healing, good. I'll wear my healing ring, it'll be fine. Dungeons. Alright, 16. There's an Eltheris. I don't know if I really want an Eltheris. There's an Eltharian's Lair that might be a bit easier. I'm just trying to think of which keys are fairly easy this week. I haven't done Eltheris much this week, so I'm not convinced that I'm not confident about there we go. Look at all these evokers. Holy moly. Is that a good idea? You know what? We're gonna have loads of thingies for the afflicted. Neltharian's Lair. Oh, I'll just dollar on port there. Yeah, hopefully the ads die fast. Favorite class and spec? I'm a preservation evoker, main. That's what I'm playing. I guess that makes it my favorite. Is this run gonna drag on? So with the Goblin Weak Aura, to import a Weak Aura, when you have Weak Auras installed, you go /WA. There's an import button at the top here, and then you're just pasting a text string into the add-on. The text string itself you get from like a Wago link. There's one in the description of my Goblin Guide video. There's also one on the Wowhead page. You want to get the right one for your region. There will be separate ones, I believe, for North America and Europe. I'm pretty sure this is Neltharian's Lair. And then once you've imported it, it'll let you move it around your screen. I stuck mine in the very top corner. I need so many points to finish blacksmithing. Are you guys starting to get finished with your professions now? I've been a little lazy here and there, but I'm mostly done with alchemy. I put my 20 points into file experimentation today. I still have no points in potion experimentation, which I guess I could do, but I think I might do decayology first. I think I might just try to get this finished. No plans to play Diablo. I figure you guys can keep the world safe without me. All I gotta do is time a key. I never know whether or not it's better to go around the left or the right hand side of this mountain. I feel like I usually try to just go straight over top of it, and that's probably a mistake. Sad, the new bee pet virtually identical to the one we already have. Yeah. We have, yeah. I'm probably gonna end up getting it anyways. I think I'm freezing it, though. Sanctuary in good hands with the Squirrel Squad. About both mounts and the pet. You must have been rolling in Trader's Tender. You must have been saving. I have not been saving. My lack of Trader's Tender savings is coming to bite me. Yeah, I didn't have anything. I don't even remember the Cindermane Charger as a recruiter friend reward. I remember I guess it must have been. I remember the Explorer themed stuff they did. There was like a backpack and there was a camel of some description. There was some kind of a helicopter. I remember those. I don't have those either. Maybe those will come around sometime. I guess maybe people are flight pathing to Thunder Totem. Maybe that's how they're getting here. People say the bug mount's ugly, but I think it's beautiful. I think I'm going to have to let that one go. It's either that or I buy the Cindermane, freeze the bug mount, let the Bumblebee go. But as a pet collector, that's a really hard thing to swing. I guess we're all just zoning it. I guess we're just trusting that we're all here, more or less. Cheat as a hunter, get a direct port to High Mountain from Dalaran. Oh, that does make sense. I see. We were wondering how it worked. I can't believe I made silver quality cauldrons. I'm having one of those no good days. You know what I can do actually? Silver file cauldron. Dunk it down. Good luck. Have at it, people. Oh jeez. What do you think about the trading post? It's awesome. It's a really good month. It's almost the weekend. It's true. It is almost the weekend. Saturday and then Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday. It's June. It's a new month. I might, after this key, work on the trading post. Maybe not in the most efficient way, but maybe I'll look through the list and try to find the most relaxing things I can possibly do. And just try to, like, chill out and work on points inefficiently. That sounds nice. Did I use a rune? Rune, food, 76 primary stat. Is that as much as I get? Yeah, whatever. That's good enough. This is Neltharian's lair. Extra doses of chill when necessary. Yeah. I think doing a key is a mistake, but I just want to get it done so that I have my last crest so I can upgrade my trinket and just call it good for raid. Oh, did you want to be part of this key? I was just pugging. I'm sorry. I was just joining something. Yeah, I like that sound on that weak core. There's another one somewhere. There it is. I can't believe how many evokers are in this group. This is the tealest. This is the most teal group. The warlock must feel so left out. That sound confused me. I grabbed a weak aura and it came with a sneezing sound. Originally it would go achoo every time that the afflicted would spawn. I'm gonna hope that somebody will get that one. Thank you. Okay, just making sure. If you had a hunter instead of a warlock, would be a very pleasant color scheme. Then we wouldn't have a battle res. I might need a battle res. Sometimes it goes that way. I've never been in a group with this many demon hunters. Sometimes, like, I'll heal and then I'll have one. I'll have my guild demon hunter in my group. I've never in my life done it with two. Oh, I should probably jump down. You guys don't need me. Good luck. I'm gonna go start the RP. usually just come here, right? Yeah. I hope they don't need me. I do, yeah. Here, plater. Where is it? Look at all the range in a nice little pile. I guess it's also a full range DPS key. I also never run those. I typically run with a lot with two melee, if not 3. Sound reminds me of my vacuum cleaner turning on. Seems like kind of a zen vacuum cleaner. I wonder. Oh my goodness! I thought we lost that one. That was. Oh no, that wasn't with. I was gonna say that was with Zephyr. It wasn't with Zephyr. I'll Zephyr the next one. And Zephyr. Woo. Blow the Spirit Bloom a little early. No big deal. It'll work out. I don't want another shatter. If you could not, that would be great. I guess... There we go. Perfect. There's one more somewhere. I don't have anything that can heal that in a hurry. Okay, I do. I do. I wonder what the range on it is. If I had left, if it would have been fine. If we were all like halfway down the river. That sound, sorry, I can turn my game sound down a little bit. It's my WeCore alerting me to the afflicted. In line of sight at 60 yards. Okay. By the way, a triumphant roar echoes from atop the seat of the aspects as Nazuro, the unbound legacy, is formed. Apparently there's a WeCore that gets rid of that text or like hides it. I don't know how that works, but I should look into that because every time that I see that, I'm just reminded of the fact that, oh, that's, okay, I need to do a better job. I am reminded of the fact that I don't have a Nazuro, the unbound legacy. For the afflicted, you can heal them. You can dispel them as well, and that's typically what I end up doing. Any kind of a friendly dispel, de-curse, de-disease, de-poison, de-magic will deal with it. So I can take it off with my regular dispel. I can also get rid of one with my cauterizing flame. All of these evokers can use their expunge. Even DPS evokers can spec into or get their, like a poison dispel that they can use. And the Brewmaster could do it with a D. I think Brewmasters can take off, is it disease or poison? I forget which. Mages can decurse. All hybrids will have something. North America. Does magic not work? It has to be curse, disease, poison? Oh, bummer. I guess this works because it also does poison. Detox, yeah. That's a bummer. Yeah, the thing with Avalanche, it's annoying and it's awful. But you want to start moving while they're casting it before the cast is finished. That's the only way to guarantee that you won't take any damage. You don't have time to get rid of it, to get out of it, otherwise. So you see him start to cast it, and then you move, and then you won't take any damage. And then, of course, if you have 2 people stacked up, then they can be in big trouble. Do a bit of a mass res here. Yeah, all of the special fish have been at 60 gold basically since the raid came out. Fishing's not bad. Fishing's not bad at all. I might do some lava fishing for trading post points. Yeah, I get clipped by avalanche all the time too. I forget to look or I'll get distracted by something. Or I'll just stack up too much. So I'm going to stand up here. I'll get that one far back. It's the breakers, I believe, that cast avalanche. I've not timed any 20s. I've run one, and it was wildly over time. I think that it'll go better, though. We have more gear than we did previously. I think we have a better shot at it. But my main Mythic Plus tank is going on vacation for a bit, so might be a few weeks before I give it another go. Yeah. That's what you get for talking a big game about. I don't want him to be casting a raging avalanche. Not if it's going to hit multiple people. It's a bit extra, but I took, I forget what I gave up for it, but I took Overawe as well this week. So my Pressing Roar, which is on my Shift F here, can AoE de-enrage mobs, and it'll have a shorter cooldown if it de-enrages a bunch of them. Of course, this one we're going to be in tough shape for. Tough cookies. Sounds like you've been hitting keys in pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could use some time off from them. They're fun, but it's definitely been the slightly more stressful sort of learning time of them. And I've been spending a lot of time doing keys. It's been like a couple of raid nights and then a couple of key nights a week. I don't know what I would want to do instead, honestly. I struggle with that sometimes. I go, I'm spending too much time doing XYZ thing. I would really like to stop doing that thing so I can start living my life. And then I examine what living my life is supposed to mean, and I don't know. In theory, something more fulfilling than just like watching TV. But in practice, I don't know. Sometimes I'm tired. A lot of the time. I'm not awesome at this, boss. Don't pre-move. I will not pre-move. Wait for the thing, move out of it. Because of that, that'll happen. I wonder if we want to B-res or we want to save it. We do want to B-res. Wait for the thing, move out of it. I got myself killed earlier by pre-moving on that, which was a bad move. Wait for the thing, move out of it, then get the dispel. Then get the other dispel. I have no idea. I hope they know, because I don't. I really hope they know. I'll get this at least. Okay, good, they know. Oh, happens to me every time. Spread out a little bit, wait for the thing, move out. Alright, well, job done. You make healing look easy. It's a pretty... It's a decent key. People are doing a pretty reasonable job of avoiding damage. And it's only a 16, and I am kitted out with gear. I've never seen anyone pull this pack. I'm going to watch for the avalanche. Where is it? There's one there. Any more? Nope, that's it. I am nearly item level 440 now, if we're being honest. I think that, whoa, yeah, I need to be better about not, I don't think that was really on me, but I was, we gotta really spread out to make sure that if you're gonna get hit by one, you really don't want to get hit by two. There's another one somewhere. There it is. Do I have thingy? I have thingy. At least on this difficulty, you can live through it. On difficulties where that's like a... Actually, I don't know if there's a difficulty that's a one-shot or not. Get it out because you stole my scale? I was surprised that I got it, but I'm really glad because it really is like my best trinket for that slot by a good margin. My other one was well below it, even though it was decent last year. All right, there's a metamorph. I hope I can stop stealing your things now. I'm going to try to do lots of healing on Sarkrath to make up for it. We all know it goes to the prop paladin. Oh, there's a metamorph. Here, I'll get the thing. Hopefully the DPS do the other thing. Are they gonna get it? Yeah, they're on it. They're on it. As long as you don't take my sword. I'll just mogrel on it and I'll say, Biss! Biss! For reals this time. Actually. Promise. Pinky swear. Yeah, I'm 439.8, so I think that when I get my last aspect crest, which is what we're here for, and I upgrade that to 441, I think that'll do it. These guys crank. Happy with that. Okay. This boss, I feel like, has been nerfed pretty substantially. It's next boss that I have concerns about. I wonder if I can just kind of heal people through the thing and save the dispel for the afflicted. So many dragons in this keep. You could technically have one more if you were really trying to push it, but I've never seen this many dragons in a key. I also need to like move off the thing. I keep thinking that's unavoidable damage and it's totally not. Somebody else must have gotten that one. Not enough dragons. They're short 2 more dragons. But we can't tank. They won't let us. Got what, the 36 slot bag, my blood DK? Oh, nice, Jans. With enough determination, anyone can tank. Enough determination, and then a dead tank, and anyone can be a tank for a second. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's brutal. I hope they don't feel too bad about it. It happens to me all the time. I'm gonna try and keep the target on the breaker so I can get out of it, yeah. At least there's actual checkpoints in this fight. Or in this dungeon. And it's not like Underrot, say, where you're just kind of suffering. Ooh, that's what we carry health pots for. Rip them apart. Does that go into my stasis? Might. Weakora is playing my sound for the affix.
I am sorry, Heroes. I must leave you now. Yet know this. I have witnessed your deeds with pride, and I am sure you will not fail High Mountain in this final hour.
What happened there? It wasn't even frenzy yet. It wasn't even enraged. Did they just get like super giga pig for something? Is it the jagged disc? Holy moly. That seems unreasonable. Jagged disc hurts so much. I guess so. Evokers are also known for being a bit squishy. I don't know why. I mean, I know we're squishy. I just, you know, we're malware and we have scales. We, it seems like it shouldn't be that bad. Also, I need mana. I'm just gonna say mana. If, one of them wants to do the res, I'm gonna drink. Yeah. Hazel, hello! Ami, if you want, you can do key levels at the level you want to, and then break a higher crest into lower crests at a vendor in Loam. Yeah, this really, really hurts. Okay, my tank is really good at this, and I'm hoping it has to do with spawning the pillar and then like putting the guy right behind the pillar so that the golem spawns right basically right there, because like the more steps the golem takes, the more damage everyone takes. That's pretty good. I'll accept that. That was maybe a poor choice. I should have just put a hot on. Oh, I almost wandered into that. Careful, careful, careful. Is it not dead yet? Okay. Oh, that's a far one. I wonder if that one's gonna be a problem. Okay, good. We did it. My friendly nameplates is, I think, default UI. Raid party frames also default UI. Mouse over healing also default UI. I got rid of a lot of add-ons in Dragonflight. I have Plater for enemy nameplates. Currently the only streamer I could find doing keys is the monk tank? Really? Or maybe just like at this moment. I find, I play with a monk in my normal group. It's awesome. It's like one of my favorite things to heal. Okay, let's get out of here. Skedaddling. Just joined 3 evokers. Yeah, it was a big dragon key. How's Mistweaver these days? They're around. They're doing okay. I was perusing sub creation recently, and I won't lie to you, they're not top of the pack, at least not this week. How did raid go? Was the aspect push worth it yesterday? I think so. Raid was good. We full re-cleared, so we re-cleared all of normal and then 8 of 9 heroic. So we have a whole night tonight just for heroic Sarkareth progression. We should be in good shape. I got a trinket. I got a heroic dragon scale, which I am delighted about. That's my BIS trinket. It's all set up now. And I just ran a 16 key to get an aspect crest to upgrade it with. So I'm going to go do that right now. And I think that's going to take my item level up to 440. I think I'll be good. I will have spent all of my sparks. I will have fully upgraded everything I wear. I'm item level 440. I've got some decent gear. I've got a couple champion pieces on still, but they're at least fully upgraded. And they're good stats as well. I've got 4 piece. I'm still using my amulet. I've got 3 447 pieces crafted. Drakathist arm guards, Venom Steep Stompers, and then I crafted a 447 neck with a flavor pocket on it. I think I'm set. How bad would a spec need to be before you said something worse than they're okay? Probably worse than Blizzard would let it sit at. If it was actually like unplayable, like doing 60% less damage than the next best spec, then I think Blizzard would probably do something about it. What am I doing? I did my key. Oh yeah, trading post stuff. Trading tender. Nice, relaxed, calming trader's tender. That's what I'm after. Do I need a new title? What's a good title for tonight? Should I be the patient? Should I be a fun gal? What's good for heroic Sarkareth progression? I felt like Unrelenting was kind of a cool version of the patient. But I just want to be... There's Fearless, you know? Not afraid of heroic Sarkareth. There's Insane, which you could take in a good way or a bad way. Salty for sure. Crazy cat lady. Alrighty. I have 250 tender, I'm pretty sure, from doing 2 treasure goblins. I want to do some fishing. I'm not going to lie to you. That's what I want to do right now. I want to catch some fish. I'm going to go catch some lava fish to get trader's tender and then also sell the fish. I'm excited about this and I will not be talked out of it. I'm going DPS spec in case I need to kill any hornswogs or something. I'm going to go into the place. 148k from that. I've recently installed Postal Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, jeez. I messed up when I was making cauldrons for Raid, and I accidentally made the bit not a good quality. I'll go try harder this time. So I do this. We go Draconic File Cauldron. Best reagents. Guarantees max rank. Okay. And we got a multi-craft. So we have 5 of them now. That's good. How do we get lava fishing again? You gotta get your Tuskar Renown up. You get your Tuskar Renown up. I was gonna say that you get your Tuskar fishing equipment, but I actually don't think the fishing equipment is needed for that. The fishing equipment upgrades like your harpoon and your nets and stuff, but I couldn't tell you the last time that I checked my Tuskar fishing nets. I used to do that religiously. That used to be the first thing in the morning. I would wake up to play Dragonflight, I would log on in the game, and I would pick up my fishing nets full of fish, and I do not do that anymore. Am I playing any alts this season? I have this BM Hunter that I've finished leveling, and I've sort of started gearing a little bit. I think that after AOTC, I might spend some more time on it. I might do some Hunter gearing on stream. I don't really know what my goal is for it, though. I'm either going to try to set a goal of clearing the raid on normal, probably in Pugs, or Keystone Master, also probably in Pugs, on the Hunter. I think maybe, I don't know. It depends on what sounds fun. Is it weird that I'm low-key more hyped for 10.1.5 than I was hyped for 10.1? What is it about 10.1.5 you're excited about? I'm trying to figure out what it is about 10.1.5. I had something I was looking forward to, but then... Honestly, I think I was looking forward to Dragon Riding being expanded, but then they came out with that blue post that said, JK, not yet. That they're working on it, but it's not necessarily for 10.1.5. So I'm out here. I'm looking for fish. Do I have a fishing hat on me? No, it's in my bank. I'm not gonna worry about it. Green bar above my vigor is a weaker that I have to track my dragon speed. Oh yeah, augmentation evokers. I forgot about those. That's a thing. That's happening. It's gonna be strange. Normal, clear, and KSM on the Hunter would be well within reach. I think what I'm most curious about is what it's going to be like for me to try to join Pugs just on the back of the Hunter doing whatever it is she's going to do. You know, like what's that process going to look like? What can I reasonably get into? What do those groups look like? How are they going to go? Because I'm interested to see it from a DPS perspective. I've only ever really done pugging on my healer, and usually after I've already gotten gotten gear from my own, like, organized groups. So it'll be neat to see what it's like from the other side of it. Deja character stats gives me more detailed stat breakdown. Put in Lust Pet in your notes for pugging. Draenei Warlock's Arcane Mage rework has my interest. I want to make a Draenei Warlock, and I don't know why. I want to start doing LFR my Hunter this week. I want to see what that feels like. Maybe this weekend streams I can focus a little bit more on my Hunter. I wanted to do it yesterday, but then I realized that this week I really needed to put every ounce of spare time I had into my Evoker just to get my gear up as well as possible. Why am I going to torture myself doing this? Because it sounded like fun. I wanted a perspective, you know, like... I feel like whenever people talk to me about trying to get into groups, I don't fully understand where they're coming from because I have the luxury of playing with an organized group of people. So I wanted to know a little bit more about what it's like to be less gear and be a DPS, and you know, maybe if I live the life a minute, then I might have some better advice. Trying trying so hard to do normal Aberrus. Can't find a pug group that can do Sarkareth. Sark is hard. Sark is hard, yeah. Every pug falls apart due to phase 3, refuses to stick together to learn. DPS shuffles have such a long queue time that it's kind of brutal. I'm not saying never, but I need to do healer shuffles, but they're making me cry. Live in the low IO salt mines. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's keys that I think I am going to have a hard time getting invited to. And I think I'm just going to have to find out what it's like to list your own 2 key, you know, get score every dungeon on a 2 and then every dungeon on a 3, etc., etc. Just go up and down until you can get somewhere. It would at least be practice. I was reading about BM Hunter. There was something about like a beast cleave weakware that shows you which mobs your beast cleave is hitting, and like trying to find the mob that has its back to the center of the pack to have your pet on for beast cleave so that you can actually like hit more targets with it, and that being like a thing. And that sounded bananas to me, so of course I have to try it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, a phoenix. Also Crag heals and solo shuffle. I got some rage whispers and I just told them, that's not very kind. Have a nice day. And then I turned my whisper blocker back on. Trying to do the pug journey. Have some guildies that would do lower keys with you. Is it a pug then though? Is the thing. If I'm going with guildies, I don't think it's a pug anymore. I don't know how committed I am to that journey. That's true. Yeah, I can always just give it a go. How am I doing on this trading post thing? I have 17 of 20 fish caught in the lava area. Let's go get another couple. Any more lava pools? I could just do this all day. I fished them all. I'm what's wrong with the ecosystem. You need some Tuskar renown to fish in lava. I don't know if you need anything special beyond that, though. I'm sure they'll start respawning soon. You know, when I was playing Undergear DPS ults, it was pretty miserable finding groups. Yeah, maybe you need a specific item. Don't play Classic currently. People have shown quite a bit of interest in Hardcore Classic. I don't know if I would get very far with it because I'm completely inexperienced in everything relating to Classic. I have really no footprint in it at all. So I think it might be very frustrating for people to watch because I would make some rookie mistake due to some piece of foundational knowledge that I'm missing, and then it would just be over. I think it would be over with very quickly, or I would do it quote unquote wrong. I think it's a bit of a mess for me to stream something that I'm so behind in that way because it just turns into a bunch of people telling me how to do it better and then me trying to decide how much agency I actually want to have and at what point is it gaming versus just following instructions. Versus being stubborn, you know, like it just gets messy. Where's the fishies? Explains earlier why I didn't get any fish. Had to finish the 4K rep in Dragonflight instead for my last 100 points. Oh, I see. Am I going to be... I mean, there's also the pools can spawn at Scalecracker Keep. The question is if I'm going to go there. Did I try all the way back up there? There might be more like all the way back up. I'm fishing for trading post credit and some fish to sell. The prices of them are decent right now. Is that a pool? No, it's a wormling bone pile. I'm just going to cut my losses and head to Scalecracker Keep. You can actually get trading post credit for recovering vigor while ground is skimming, which I think is insane. It's pretty funny. Surprised the rhyme fin is so high. Yeah, I was tempted to fish for gold making, honestly. Just for a chill thing to do. The 3 that you'd want to check for price would be magma threshers, rhyme fin tuna, and prismatic leapers. Last I checked, they were all pretty close in price, but I haven't looked lately. There we go. Yeah, I'm also, I share that feeling. I'm super stoked that recruit a friend mounts are coming to the trading post because I didn't recruit anybody. And also, I know a lot of people recruited themselves, and that was kind of put to me as a solution a number of times. And it was just so much money. It was just basically at that point an extremely expensive shop mount, and I was already on the fence about shop mount prices for shop mounts. So I didn't do it. So I'm glad I have another avenue to get them, but it does mean that I'm going to be completely out of attendees. I have to decide to either let the bee go or let the royal swarmer go, and I'm going to have to freeze something for next month and then hope that next month doesn't have anything that I really want. Didn't have enough friends for recruit a friend. Oh, Saga, that's awful. I'm sorry. There we go. We caught little fish in the lava areas. I now have 350 travelers points. Let's post these up and... You know what? I'm going to finish fishing this pool. It feels cruel to just leave it half done. Never been happier about being so indecisive in the past months. I'm glad that the parrot is the gimme. The parrot's beautiful. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, I'm going into this month with 25 leftover tender, and I don't have the Cindermane charger, and I typically try to get mounts and pets. And you've got a pet for 600, a mount for 900, and a mount for 800, and you only get 1,000 a month. So my math doesn't check out even with freezing. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell my fishies. What else are we gonna do here?
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2.
Yeah, so like 1,300 gold worth of fish for that fish I caught just now. I feel like I shouldn't use that. No, I think I should keep that. What else sounds fun for me? There's crafting orders. 50 fish is a lot. Crafting orders is not so bad. Let's go to Vildraken and I'll do that. I will put in some orders with my alt. If you get 1,500 a month, don't forget you get a free 500. I think you're incorrect. I think that it's only 1,500 that first month, the one-time thing, like Vefriel's saying. I think that you get 500 from the chest, and then filling up this bar gives you 500 points, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's confusing because you get 1,000 travel points, but it's not actually 1,000 tender you get. People use those fish for the feasts, so they're higher priced now because of raid feasts and because a lot of people stopped fishing so that the supply went down. Oh yeah, we're gonna put in some crafting orders. So if you have more than one character, you can do this pretty reasonably. I'm gonna personal order myself And I'm gonna do that 10 times. 2. It's a lot of clicking, but it'll get the job done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I should do actually is do a shovel order. Six. Because I'm actually going to resell them. 7. 8. 9. I could have done this and then used these for my barter boulder quest. 10. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 5 of each. That should do it. The core logic behind my TSM videos, the details about pricing strings and how they work, is the same. The interface will look different. Good luck today. Thanks, Executive Pirate. This pet's funny. Alright, I'm gonna... Do I have Wilder Cloth? Yeah, hopefully I have enough of it. Don't mind me. We fill those 5 orders. Which I always forget you don't do at the crafting table. You do it down here at the tailoring table. I can never decide if I actually want to set up this character and play her or not. I miss her a lot. Shadow Priest is doing very well right now. Shadow Priest is having a hot moment, so if there was ever a time for me to do it, it would be now. I'll have time, you know. I feel like the season's going to be a decent length. I'm already pretty close to all of the goals that I had for keys on my main. I don't think I would heal keys in a different class, but I think I would maybe try DPSing them. Yeah, I'm a Preservation Evoker main. My Evoker just hit 440 item level. I'm quite pleased. Hopefully we can get through Heroic Sarkareth tonight. That's the dream. Never knew there were sides to the side of the loading screen. I have a 16:9 aspect ratio monitor, standard widescreen aspect ratio, but it's a 4K, 3840 by 2160 resolution. Okay, so that should be fine. I'm actually very curious. I haven't done any work orders or anything. I haven't even checked these characters for anything that might be profitable since... I haven't checked since, whatchamacallit. I got Craft Sim, really. Let me look at, oh yeah, with multicraft and stuff, I could really stand to go make some Master Weave bolts. Maybe I'll look into that sometime. They're even profitable without procs. Holy moly. I don't Mythic grade. I am a Heroic raider. I do keys, and I raid normal and Heroic. I crafted some stuff. Aspect crests have powered a lot of my gear. I used Enchanted Aspect Crest for 3 crafted pieces. I've got 3 pieces of 447 loot. Bracers, boots, and then I did a neck with a flavor pocket on it. I don't know why I logged out of this character to pick these up. I need to make my shovels next. And then you have to delete these. Can I even delete all of these? You have to... Okay. Sometimes Azure is more gold in the bag. Sometimes bags go for more profit. How do you do 3 crafted pieces already? Sparks? We should have had, I didn't, sparks. normal sparks. None of my pieces were weapons, so each of my pieces only required 1 spark, and we got our 3rd spark this week. Lunkers in the lava area just happens when you fish up a conch. There maybe is like a large lunker sighting that you can use to throw conches for large lunkers. I'm not 100% on that one. I need to go... Do I have ceravite? I'm going to need to probably buy some mats. I can also probably sell my own shovels. It's not a bad week to sell them. Don't need to find thresher pools, just regular fish. Honestly, if you see any tackle boxes there, that'll be good. Although I don't know if there are tackle boxes in lava areas. You might have a better chance to fish up the conches from the thresher pools. I wish I had better info for you. I'm sorry. I know that's not very helpful. I don't even know where the blacksmithing table is. I'm having a moment. There's a forge. There's a blacksmith's table. So I need to get some primal flux and ceravite ore. So 50 and 25. I'm sure primal flux I can just buy from somebody. Inside the hut?
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything...
Yeah, you're making Shadow Priest sound really fun. It's been so long since I've played it, I think it would be very different. I'd be curious if I could be any good at it with some practice. Crafting orders. It is. This is a lot of clicking, but it's easy if you just need to get your trader's tender. 200 is a decent amount of points for not having to really go anywhere and do anything. Also, apparently I had a quest for that. I forget what I was trying to put my blacksmithing knowledge towards on this character. Maybe alloys. I originally had some notions about working on being able to make profession equipment at the highest level. That was originally kind of my thing. So there we go. That gets me to 550 of 1,000.
Yeah, what do you want? If you ever need anything.
But I think I was a bit dismayed when I found out that, at least for blacksmithing, a lot of your profession knowledge that you use to like get good at making different equipment does not all come from one thing. Like it comes from a bunch of different things. It's not like in one easy to collect part of the specialization. I don't think I need this many. See if I can sell a few. Actually, can you even sell them if they're down charges? I doubt it. Yeah, I was hoping I'd just be able to like specialize in it without too much fuss, but I guess what I need to do is I need to just figure out where the nodes are for the gear that I need to use. You know what I need to do is really just work on my tailoring to be able to make the alchemy robe better so that I can make myself my own 5-star alchemy robe, because I've been mega crafting alchemy and I have a 4-star robe. I could get a tiny bit more resourcefulness and maybe even crafting speed from a 5-star alchemy robe. All right, let's post those shovels up for sale and then we can find out.
Ancient to trade. Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Find out what else I want to do here for my trader's post. Let's see here. We could get 250 points by doing 25 raid bosses, so we could do like some old raid farming for that. I have 7 of 30 quests done. There's some honor you could get. I don't know if I'm gonna get this all today, actually. I think there's a few things that I could do. Non-skirmish arena matches. I wonder if shuffle counts for that. Pet battles. World quests, that kind of thing. World quests plus dragon races might be decent. I like dragon races. Besides, you get some reasonable gold for doing them. And then there was one, somebody said for Dragon Isle's reputation as well. Yeah, some 400 of 4,000 Dragon Isle's rep, but we'll get more of that for also doing... I think I can just do a bunch of Dragon Racing World Quests, and if I do 15 of them, it should get me through a bunch of different things. The Crests one is easy points. Create Shadow Flame Crests.
Under siege. Eliminate the invading forces.
Yeah, it is. That's funny. You didn't even need to get the fragments all brand new. I'm glad I didn't throw out my, That's funny. I'm glad I didn't throw out my Drake Crest fragments, because I was like, I'm never going to use Drake Crests. I could just delete these. I don't even want to vendor the crests. But apparently that counts. I will take it. Okay. I'm always suspicious whenever somebody tells me something that is easy, but that actually really was very easy. Didn't even need to go anywhere or do anything. Pandaria fishing is only 100 points for catching 50 fish, but it is fishing. If I end up with just 100 points left to go, I might do it. The shame is that you can't really make any gold from selling Pandaria fish. It's just something that you do for the scenery. Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn this boat around. I have not done the 15 pet battle one. Have you? I was getting that one done very easily when I was still working on Family Battler of the Zerlet Caverns, but now that I'm finished with that... 3 minutes in front of Stormwind? Oh, just doing the same pet battle over and over again? 3 minutes for 15 pet battles, even when they're fast, seems aggressive. Okay.
You and your Drake are exceptional.
I want to do dragon races. Dragon races sound fun. I'm going this way. Plus, gold. I'm rich. And supplies. Baby pet battles? Oh, 1v1 wild pets. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I knew that. That's good to know. Is that for 200 points? Yeah, it is for 200 points. The storm pet event bosses. Flow, Trembler, Vortex, Wildfire. But don't you have to do all of them? I don't know about that. I'm gonna do dragon races. Yeah, I was wondering if you could just go do the other bosses even if their world quest wasn't up for them, or if you would have to wait for their world quest to be up. Is there one for gathering herbs? I would gather Dragon Isle's herbs. Oh, actually, you know what there was one for? Here, hang on a second. You know what? Here, I'll do this dragon race, and then there was one that sounded really fun to me that I will do after this. One more dragon race. Off and away.
Excellent
Yep.
work. I can see that the two of you will soon be formidable competitors.
Okay, so the one that I had in mind, it was... It was using a toy. You were using the Burning Defender medallion, and then you were killing a certain number of just, you know, mobs in that were level appropriate. Where did it go? I lost it. Red Shamrock, thank you for the 11-month resub. Happy Thursday, Hazel and chat. Happy Thursday. Oh, Macy does. I think I missed it. You had a 15-month resub if you're still here, asking, do I get the butterfly with my hazelnut now? Traveler's Lark needs a search bar. Kill 30 mobs with that. Fast, just go to a populated area. I wonder if I'd want to do it in an alt. I'm just trying to find it again, just because I want to see it. Dragon Isle's World Boss would be Dragon Isle's World Boss would be worth 100 points. 12 Grand Hunt bosses seems like a lot of them. Defeat creatures during researchers under fire. World Quest in Pandaria, Battlegrounds. I like totally lost it. Because I was thinking maybe I could multitask by using the Burning Defender medallion on my hunter and then doing researchers on her if I hadn't done so already. I would need to do... Yeah, because I did dragon races already down there. How am I doing on dragon races? Become one with the fire. Use the set of matches in Veldraken's Scar, base camp of Marakai. Huh. Or you could do 2 Dragon Scale Expedition World Quests. I'm getting way too messy. I'm going in too many directions here. I just need to pick a thing and stick with it, shall I? There's a pet battle over there. That's not a thing I need to stick with. Yeah, no, I'm getting too distracted. Let me log on to my hunter. Because we need 300 points. And if I get 300 points, and there's lots of different ways to do it. If I get 300 points, I get a parrot. I want a parrot. I'm going to do half of a bunch of objectives and get nowhere. Oh, it's a 30-minute cooldown to play with the matches. Me right now. I don't know why I expected her scream to be braver. Do I have 2 expedition quests I could do in this air-like caverns? Climbing gear. No, not available. I must have done one already. I have regular world quests I could do. What about the regular world boss? Bazikron. Let's go kill Bazikron. He's right over the hill. Surely somebody's doing that. You'd think. Here we go. Bazikron, that's why. I was misspelling it. 9 minutes till next goblin. Yeah, you get good points for doing a pair of goblins. I've done that already. I wonder if this is... Oh, he's dead. Oh dear. People are leaving this one. Let's delist that and let's leave. because that's a dead group. I'm not going to start a group because he appears to be dead on this shard that I am still a part of.
A threat against these lands
There
is
we
a
go.
threat against our queen. Remove them and restore the order.
Interesting though, elders don't count. Had to go and kill the dragon as well, even though they're listed for the goal. Oh, that's annoying. How am I doing on, I'm 3 of 15 dragon races, so that would be possible, but quite a while. But it would also get me 15 world quests. Here, we'll do this and see. And then we're 500 of 4,000 reputation. Don't mind my rotation. Everything's fine. I haven't done these world quests in a while. I wonder if it has Mog for me. You'll get 100 points just for getting 400 flight stones. I could also unlock 10 vault doors. That wouldn't take very long. I have lots of keys. I wouldn't get my book. I guess I could send the vault keys actually to my oh, I don't want to get an amulet on my hunter. I understand it's probably better than a lot of gear that she could get, just especially in the low pug range. But it just sounds like it wouldn't even take that long. It's not even that bad to do. I don't know why I'm being so cranky about it. It just feels like old content, I guess. I'm trying to think through how I'm going to get the rest of these points. I think the rep would go faster if I logged onto an alt and did dragon races, because they're going to get bonus rep because of their low renown and because of all the renown upgrades I've unlocked. So I think that would crush the rep one pretty quickly while also doing world quests, while also doing dragon races. And that, I don't know if I would need to do all 15 of them, maybe. What I should do is the math, but... You could also do weekly gathering quests on other characters. I need to remember that alts are totally an option here. Research is under fire should start pretty soon. Another 4 minutes or so? I'm gonna see if my hunter needs it. I think that might help. So that brings me up to 800, so we need 200 more points. I'm gonna take this character to Stormwind just so she's ready to shop when the time comes. I'm gonna grab the amulet on alts, do the required quest opening the doors to get the things for it, then just bought the stones. 3 to 4 doors open. Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to look it up sometime, and I think that if I do want to play my hunter properly, it'll be worth it. I really hope I haven't done researchers yet this week. I don't think I got to it. I think I was too busy on my main. I guess I'm not 100% sure. Because I wanted to do it on my hunter anyways, just for the gear, for the veteran gear. I guess I'll find out pretty quick here. I have already earned my gift this week, so I could do it again, but I don't think it would be worth it from a certain perspective. Let's do here. I have an idea. My idea is let's do... I think I could get rep pretty reasonably. Loam rep on my hunter pretty quickly. I'm gonna try this climbing quest and see if that counts as a dragon scale one. It doesn't say it's dragon scale, but it's climbing. It's climbing. It also, at the least, could give me Niffin rep.
Mushrooms are almost a currency down here.
And I'm gonna get bonus Niffin rep on this character because she's an ult. And because I've already done more than this in my main. In worst case scenario, I get 675 gold that I get to keep.
Fantastic. Let's bag them up and get them back to camp.
Yeah, that does count. It's one of two. Here. But I don't think I have a second one available. Drake Forged Armaments, Spears, Heart Crystals, Sniffling Mess. No. I thought maybe there was like a... I thought there was another one, but there's not. Do I have a dig map? I do have a dig map. Will I have 3 dig maps? That's harder to say. I don't even know if I have my weekly quest to get the 3rd dig map. I don't want to start the dig map thing if I can't finish it. But it would give me rep. I just need to pick one thing that would give 200 points. Or 2 things that give 100 points. I'm gonna do this because it's funny and because I can use different characters for it. Let's go to Iskara. I could buy a loam contract. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the loam rep one for the points though. Maybe I should, but I don't know if I will. What about the weekly gathering quest? That's for 100 points. Do I have weekly gathering quests? I have profession, because this character has double gathering, and I don't think she's done it yet this week. I guess we'll see. I'll go poke around. Dragon. Yeah, so you want me to do Rousing Fire. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to just buy it.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Yeah, so that's one of 2. I think I might have already done the herb one. Lord Rebel, thank you for the 23-month resub. But if I have, you know what I could do is I could just log back onto Crinkle and I could do that mining one again. And that would be pretty reasonable, I think. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Okay. You want 20 silver Auchenbloom, which we can definitely do. And that's going to get me, I think, 100 points.
Centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
And then we have an excellent way to finish this that will be both cinematic and satisfying. There we go. That was my... There we go. That worked. So I need 100 more points, and I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to Iskara first. I can use alts to bypass the cooldown issue. And then if nothing else today, at least I could say that I caught my purple parrot on the first day. Do the rock climbing bear farm. There's always the tree climbing, the tree bears. I guess it's not bears climbing a tree. It's getting bears that have climbed a tree out of the tree by chucking them onto a trampoline. Gotta love Mount Hygel. Purple parrot. Purple. Okay, so I can mine while mounted. And then I think I'm going to get the Cindermane charger as well. With all of my tender. And then I have to just choose. I have the rest of the month to decide if I want to freeze the bee or freeze the big bee. Royal Swarmer versus the bee pet. Why do you put so much time into min-maxing this? Because I want a purple parrot today. Also because it's a fun excuse to use your matches toy. Worth it. Oh, gosh. You can browse all of your different ways of getting tender in your traveler's log. So Shift J is your default keybind. You can look through. There's all kinds of different things you can do. So that's what that scream was. All right, I'm gonna send, I think, Crinkle out to Marukai. Have you seen the adorable little mice in their like caverns? I did a dungeon with a hunter that had the golden treasure whiskers tamed, and I thought it was adorable. I loved it very much. Oh, that's not gonna get me very far, is it? I need a dragon riding mount. What do you think 10.2 will be about? It seems like we're heading in a voidy direction again, which makes me think more void stuff. It's a treasure goblin spawning in Thaldarazis. Oh, maybe it just disappeared. Yep, it's Guy. Thank you for the 34-month resub. Hi, Hazel. What do you think about the new trading post mounts? I think they're awesome. I think I can't afford them all. I think I have to make tough choices because I can't get them all this month. Will you level Esteemed Boy? The Esteemed Boy. At some point, eventually. Probably with the... Well, probably is a strong word. If I'm gonna do it, I would do it with the experience buff, the Diablo event experience buff that'll happen like mid-June. So this I think would work anywhere in Marukai, but I'm gonna do it inside this big building. If I can ever find a door. $75 off from getting the 2 mounts and the pet this month. That's quite close. We got to do it one more time. I'm gonna take my gnome priest out to the Dragon Scale base camp. And that should do me. I guess I should check to make sure it counted, but it's not like you can do it again back to back. Who keeps screaming? My characters just keep playing with matches. They never learn. Matches toys hilarious. I hadn't used it much before this. Which is really the joy of the trading post, is sometimes it gets you to do stuff you wouldn't have otherwise done. I still have a rare scanner on this character. Can't worry about that. This would take longer if you were doing it on just one character, because the match toy does have a half-hour cooldown, but the progress towards the thing is account-wide, so we're in good shape. All I have to do is go play with matches at the Dragon Scale base camp, and we will be set. It doesn't have to be inside the tent, but I'm going to do it indoors. Where better to play with matches than inside a flammable tent? Alright, job done. Also, do I get stuff? I must have some rep or something. Yeah, get some supplies. Turn in some artifacts, I guess. Get rid of them. I started just deleting these things, which is probably not ideal, but I don't know. I want to make them go away. Do I have supplies on this character? Yeah. Alright. That should be my whole bar filled, so let's go down to the trading post in Stormwind and go pick up a mount. And then decide if I want to save a mount or save a pet for next month. The pet is cheaper. If I let go of the mount, then I would have more tender in reserve next month after having purchased the frozen thing, I suppose. Buzzworth just looks like the bees you get from BFA. Yeah. And I mean, I wasn't too worried about pets being recolors. You know, Egg Bob being a recolor of Eggbird didn't really bother me. I think with Buzzworth, he's not a very different recolor, is he? So I get my 1,000 tender. Picked it up all at once. We get Quox. We can check him out first. That one at least is a... Squawks' older and somehow louder brother. I still don't have Squawks. I've been running Freehold to no avail. Appears to tolerate your presence for now. You should probably track down some crackers while you still can. Let's throw that in a bar and see how he looks. Oh, sorry. I do have Squawks. It's shark bait that I'm missing. I have Squawks and Quawks. How come all of the parrots have the peg leg? You know, one of them is just a limb difference. When all of them have it, I'm starting to get a little suspicious. Okay. So, here's the deal. I have 1,025. I had freezed this sharpened shank. I don't think I'm going to keep that frozen. Buzzworth looks like that. I think the Seabreeze Bumblebee might have an oranger butt if we're being pedantic about it. Let me see. The Seabreeze, maybe it's not. Maybe it's exactly identical. I think that might be exactly identical. Seabreeze has some spines on his back. Same color. Yeah, you're right. It's just the spines. So he's not identical, but he's very close. Problem is that I do not have the Cindermane Charger. And I also do not have this, of course, this is new. And then there's a pet, and I can only freeze one thing, and I can only afford one thing. I I don't need the plate, at least. The rest of it, I'm kind of good. I'm not too worried about it. It's a cool dagger, but that's fine. I don't want the jewel. I don't really care about the shield. The offhand is fine. I don't need the dress. I'm not collecting, like, the hoods and the cloaks and anything. The merchant's tunic I do want, but it's only 50. I think I can afford that plus one of these things, and then I freeze one of the things. So I'm gonna buy the tunic for 50. Honestly, this is kind of cooler than the Cindermane charger, but they're both mounts. I'm gonna buy the charger. And then the question is, if I freeze, I'm gonna let go of the sharpened shank. Do I keep the Swarmer frozen and buy it next month? Or do I trade him out for Buzzworth? I have a month to decide. If I forget, then I guess I'm letting Buzzworth go for the moment, which would be weird for me as a pet collector, but I'm also a mount collector, and I gotta pick one. It's a shame I didn't already have the Cindermane charger, but what do you do? He does fly. That looks hot. What character would I ride this on? What character would I ride the Royal Swarmer on, I suppose? Because, I mean, we have these, you know, other colors of the Swarmer mount. This thing from Corpse Eater. Just not the yellow one. Fire Mage or a Dark Iron. Fire Mage rides the Cindermane. Yeah. I think that the mount is a little more unique than the bee is. You know what I could do to be really cheesy and confuse myself later? Is I could name my Seabreeze Bumblebee Buzzworth. Buzzworthington. There we go. I'm gonna go. I'm done for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll have done enough to be able to spend a couple cozy alt days playing that hunter and gearing her up and doing some bits and bobs here and there. But we did good today. I got my trinket fully upgraded. We got our trading post fully filled out. I am a proud owner of a purple parrot. Happy? Happy. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your company very much. I hope you have a phenomenal Thursday and just generally a wonderful, wonderful day.